Hi and welcome to ScIQ. Recently we did a video on Donald Trump and why he's such a popular figure. At the time we had a theory that Donald Trump was so popular because, like other historical figures, he's come along at a time when there is a large, disenchanted group of people that are unhappy with the status quo and want to make change. And then Donald Trump comes along and he becomes their leader and represents those people. Well, at the time that was just a theory, but now we have scientific proof. Recent polling data from CBS News in Iowa and New Hampshire asked Trump fans why they like him so much, and the overwhelming majority didn't cite his business experience or his vision for America. They like him because he says the things that other people are afraid to say. Now, the problem with this is that many of the things he says aren't exactly what you would call accurate. And I don't mean inaccurate in the way that we kind of forgive of politicians, the way that Marco Rubio says he can cut trillions from the bottom line and still balance the budget. We kind of just expect that from politicians. No, the kind of things that Donald Trump says aren't just like politically inaccurate. They're completely wrong. They're falsifications, lies with no truth to them. And they also are an extra level of bad because they represent the inner fears, the type of things that we shouldn't be saying in public. The reason we don't say things like this—
they're rapists. If they come here, they're going back. That's what I said. Because we can't take a chance on ISIS.
Maybe he should have been roughed up.
We're tired of being pushed around, kicked around, and acting and being led by stupid people.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Our people had guns. If they were allowed to carry, it would have been a much, much different situation. I hear it all the time.
Is not just because they're not true, it's also because they're bad for us. The reason we shouldn't say things like that is the same reason that we shouldn't let children stay up late and eat all the sugar they want. It might feel good for them, but ultimately it's not good for them. We tell our kids not to use violence or hatred or anger or aggression because we know that those type of things aren't good for our society. And yet here we are applauding Donald Trump and liking him because he's reflecting those things that we feel inside but really shouldn't be expressing. Now, there's nothing wrong with expressing our opinions, but the reason we are discouraged as a society from expressing these type of opinions, particularly on the world stage, because they're anti-social. They're bad for society. They're not the type of things that bring people together or promote the cohesiveness of society. And so too Donald Trump fans, particularly those who like him because he says the things that other politicians are afraid to say. I would ask you to think if maybe there's a reason why we're afraid to say these type of things and whether or not we should be saying them in the first place. Time when there is a large, disenfranchised group of people—
said it again. Disenchanted.
Disenfranchised people that were unhappy with the—
disenfranchised again.
What? Yeah, okay. You're right. Disenfranchised. Disenchanted. Hi everyone, I'm Jade Lovell, resident science nerd on the Young Turks Network. You're watching ScIQ and we know you don't want to miss an episode, so please click the subscribe button down below.